Managing type 2 diabetes doesn't mean giving up all the carbs you love, pasta, bread, or even sugary treats. Instead, it's about learning how to enjoy those foods in a way that supports your health goals. These practical hacks will empower you to move closer to putting type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance into remission, while still eating the things you love. Hi, friends. Welcome to Call Us Health. We are passionate about helping you understand your body. Today, we're diving deep into insulin resistance, prediabetes, and type 2 diabetes. These are common yet often misunderstood conditions, and my goal is to bust myths and provide straightforward, actionable tips. You'll see how small, manageable changes can help you effectively manage or even reverse these conditions over time. Type 2 diabetes is a rapidly growing global health crisis. Did you know that over 537 million adults live with diabetes today? On top of that, a staggering 541 million people are pre-diabetic. That's nearly 1 billion people worldwide dealing with diabetes-related health challenges. The core driver? Insulin resistance, an outcome of our modern, carb-heavy food environment. Tackling this requires a two-part solution. We need smarter food regulations at an industry level, and we need to empower ourselves with knowledge to navigate today's complex food landscape effectively. If you or a loved one has insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, you might feel like you're trapped or doomed. But here's the truth. These conditions are not purely genetic. They're influenced heavily by how and what we eat in today's food culture. You didn't choose to live in this environment, but you can choose to navigate it differently. How do we know type 2 diabetes isn't genetic? Let's look at the science. Number 1, historical trends. Type 2 diabetes used to be called adult-onset diabetes because only older adults developed it. Today, even children as young as 5 years old are diagnosed. Not because our genetics changed, but because our food has changed. Number 2, studies with identical twins. Research on twins with identical DNA shows that only one twin may develop diabetes if they lead different lifestyles, proving that diet and activity levels play a bigger role than genetics. Number 3, impact of diet. Hundreds of studies confirm that changes to eating habits can reverse diabetes, demonstrating that food choices are powerful tools for managing the condition. When you consume foods like bread, pasta, or desserts, your blood sugar spikes. Over time, if your body is constantly flooded with glucose, it produces more and more insulin to try to store it. This can lead to insulin resistance, a state where the body needs even more insulin for the same effect, making blood sugar harder to control. Unchecked glucose spikes not only contribute to insulin resistance, but also trigger inflammation, fatigue, cravings, and long-term damage to organs. Flattening these spikes, therefore, isn't just about managing your condition. It's about protecting your overall health. Now let's dive into simple actions you can take today to stabilize blood sugar and reduce insulin resistance. 1. Use vinegar wisely. Instead of reaching for something sweet, try adding a splash of vinegar to your meal. It's a small adjustment with big results for your glucose levels. 2. Veggie Starters. Have a veggie-based appetizer before your main meal to slow down glucose absorption. 3. Walk it off. A quick 10-minute walk after meals helps your muscles absorb glucose, lowering blood sugar spikes. These changes aren't complicated, and they don't require drastic calorie cutting. By incorporating them consistently, you can make a meaningful difference. Thousands of people have embraced these hacks and seen incredible transformations. One individual with diabetes and celiac disease noticed results in just 4 days. Their HbA1c levels plummeted from 9.6% to 4.7% in just 4 months, moving them out of the diabetic range while shedding 25 kilos. Another person reduced their insulin dependency, experienced fewer post-meal glucose spikes, and felt an amazing boost in mood and energy. These testimonials remind us that change is not only possible, but also sustainable when approached the right way. If you've been newly diagnosed or struggling with diabetes for years, let me remind you, you have control. These hacks aren't about deprivation or impossible diets. They're about finding balance. The rise of diabetes is a public health issue fueled by an unchecked food industry, promoting processed, addictive, carb-heavy products. While we work to change these practices, education is our best defense. If we start making better informed choices, especially for children, we can curb this epidemic early. Whether you're starting your health journey or you've been managing diabetes for years, know this: you're not alone, and it's never too late to improve. Explore the hacks and begin creating a sustainable routine. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Remember, these changes can lead to big results, one small step at a time. Let me know how it goes, and together, let's make these positive changes a reality. One simple yet powerful way to take charge of your health is by learning how to decode food labels. These can be tricky. Often, products marketed as healthy or low fat are loaded with hidden sugars. Start by looking at the total carbohydrates and sugar content on the label, not just the marketing claims. Aim for foods with fewer than 5 grams of added sugar per serving, and check for tricky ingredients like high fructose corn syrup or maltose, which are sneaky forms of sugar. Additionally, prioritize whole foods that don't come with a label. Think vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. The less processed, the better. Let's talk about the importance of celebrating small wins. Every small step you take to prioritize your health is a victory. Whether it's taking a 10-minute walk, swapping sugary soda for sparkling water, or trying a new veggie appetizer before dinner. Recognizing and celebrating these wins helps you stay motivated and builds momentum over time. You can even track these wins in a journal or app to visually see how far you've come. Each little step adds up, and soon, those small changes become lifelong habits. Embarking on a health journey doesn't have to be a solo endeavor. Sharing your progress, questions, or even challenges with a supportive community can make all the difference. Whether it's family, friends, or an online group, having accountability partners can keep you on track. We've talked about food and activity, but let's not forget two other essential components of health: sleep and stress management. Poor sleep can negatively impact your glucose levels and increase cravings for sugary or carb-heavy foods. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night to keep your hormones and energy balanced. Similarly, high stress triggers cortisol, which can cause your blood sugar to rise. Incorporate calming practices like yoga, meditation, or even just deep breathing for 5 to 10 minutes a day. A calmer mind makes it easier to make healthier choices. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something crucial. The journey to better health isn't just about managing a condition. It's about reclaiming your energy, vitality, and life. Imagine a future where you feel in control of your body, where you wake up each day feeling energized instead of drained. This isn't just a dream, it's achievable, one step at a time starting right now. Remember, this isn't about being perfect, it's about making progress. There will be days when things don't go as planned, and that's okay. Each new day brings another opportunity to choose health. Let me know how your journey unfolds. Share your stories, your wins, and even your challenges. Together, we can continue to grow this incredible community of health and support. I believe in you, and I'm so proud of you for taking this step toward a healthier future.